In a world where bigger is often equated with better, sometimes the small get overlooked. Good things come in small packages, and the APC9K is no exception. The decision between the APC9K and the APC9 Pro is a decision that many men before you have failed to make successfully, and they'll continue to struggle with until B&T releases a new gun and stops offering the APC9 lineup altogether. But until that day, people will continually be Googling this question endlessly and endlessly, hence why I'm making this video. 5 reasons to get the APC9K over the APC9 Pro. Okay, the first reason to get the APC9K over the APC9 Pro is going to be the small footprint. The APC9K is the smallest subgun offered by B&T with full M4 style controls, without compromising any of the things that the longer APC9 offers, except for maybe some rail space and accuracy at 100 yards. It's the ideal candidate for someone who's looking for a small PDW or a bag gun. Okay, the second reason to get the APC9K over the APC9 Pro is going to be the threaded barrel. If you already have threaded muzzle devices or suppressors that you want to run on an APC9, then you're going to want to look at the K because it's the only one of 2 B&Ts that come with a threaded barrel, that and the GHM9C. And because the APC9K is so compact, it feels really great with the suppressor attached. And speaking of suppressors, that brings me to the third reason to get an APC9K over APC9 Pro, and that is if you shoot suppressed a lot or you want to keep a suppressor on your gun in a bag, like a bug-out style setup. The APC9K with this robust TP9 suppressor is actually a very nice size. It would easily fit into a duffel bag, large backpack, or a medium-sized range bag with the suppressor mounted. Although the APC9 Pro isn't that much longer, every inch counts sometimes. And I'll have a video for this TP9 MP9 tri-leg adapter soon. Keep an eye out for that. This is an adapter that allows you to use the MP9 TP9 cans on any tri-leg device in 9mm. And that brings us to the fourth reason to get the APC9K over the APC9 Pro. This one's not very logical. This is purely aesthetics, or looks, because this is a material world, and I am a material girl. And I think the APC9K is a beautiful gun. I will admit that sometimes with me, it's fashion over function, that my heart has a soft spot for the APC9K. But don't just take it from me. You know who else has a soft spot for the APC9K? The US Army. Which brings us to the fifth reason why you should get an APC9K over an APC9 Pro, and that is pedigree. The APC9K was the Army's first choice when replacing the infamous MP5K. This alone is super cool in my opinion. The MP5K is undeniably the most famous movie gun ever in history, used in countless feature films over its nearly 45-year existence. The APC9K beat out a plethora of beautiful platforms from some of the biggest and most renowned firearms manufacturers in the world, including h&K. And if you want to see more details on this, check out my video on the APC9K and the compact weapons trial on my channel page. In conclusion, I think you can't really go wrong with either one. It's a slippery slope. Unless you have more self-control than me, buying one usually snowballs into buying the other. So if you're trying to avoid that, just get the one that gives you the most butterflies in your stomach and gives you the biggest giddy feeling when you pick it up or hold it or look at it, and then pray that you made the right decision. That's all you can really do. All right, that's going to wrap up my 5 reasons to get the APC9K over the APC9 Pro video. If you like the B&T content, please consider giving me a like, subscribe, and comment what B&T you would rather get, the Pro or the K. And if 9mm is too small for you, then be sure to check out this APC308 Pro video and find out why it got nicknamed the Swiss Scar. See you next time. Peace.